My name is Sbongakonke Mposula. I am 21 years of age, based on KZN in the small town called Bergville. Currently, I am on a learnership. Um, I am here to present my action of plan. So, what would be the session that stood out for me? There's two of them. The session that stood out for me would be um, the woman program, which was based on the boundaries and boldness, saying no without feeling guilt. On that session, I learned a lot about myself. That I also have to say no without feeling guilt because there are a lot of things that we try to cover and make sure everyone is okay, and we leave ourselves out, and no one is there to check up on us. If we can be able to cover that or not, but then we keep on doing more for people, and if we can't do it, we feel like we failed them, or we feel bad about it. And I've learned that I am also a person and I cannot do everything. So like I learned a lot from that session, hearing from everyone's opinion, people telling their side of the story, what they're facing, the things they go through every day. Um, it was a heart to heart session, I can say that. And the second session that I attended, that stood out for me as well, was the social media and personal branding session. Okay, on that session, I learned that we, I, not, I won't speak for other people. I'll speak for myself. For myself, I have to embrace the person that I am, and I have to accept that the way I am doing things will never be the same way people do things. Like I do things differently, and the way I think and the way I do things is very different. So my skill of marketing myself out there, and my skill of selling my product, or what would I say? My skill of socializing on the socials would be different, because obviously we all are different, and I should not look too much into it, like, and make it or compare it to how other people do it. And I should just make sure that whatever I'm doing, I am believing in it. And the session that um one thing that I picked up from the sessions that I was attending, um it would be self-realization from the session of the boundaries and saying no without saying guilt. Like the things I've picked up there is that we tend to bend over for our families, siblings, and friends, and we tend to 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 no longer have discipline to our budgets. I could say I'd strictly like put it in a way where someone is asking for help financially, you would you would bend over, or you would um how do I put it? You would reschedule your plans, and you include them in your budget, and that on its own, you no longer disciplined about your budgeting. You are now doing things to accommodate people, even when you know you can't do it, or maybe you're strangled, but because you can't say no, you tend to do things that are no longer in your powers. So I've picked up a lot that I have been doing everything wrong. Like when it comes to setting boundaries, it has been really hard. And I've learned that I have to set them, and it has to be the hard way. It won't be easy. And other sessions that you, oh, would you recommend value add and why? I would recommend value add to any, okay, I'd speak for my girlies. I would recommend value add for women in their 20s. Like there's a lot to learn there. There's a lot to learn there that would help you to apply in the world that we're living in. There's a lot to learn there that will help you in a long run. Maybe not now, but then there's a lot to gain. So I would recommend it to any girl out there that they do join the value add. And then, if is there any advice to give value add community? The advice I would give to the value add community is that us as the community, we have our different abilities, we have different skills, different knowledges, and we have, like, we're different and we're special in our different ways. I would advise any member of a value add to take this opportunity and learn from one another. There's a lot that could change in your life. Like, learn from each other's experiences, learn from each other's knowledges, learn from each other's mistakes, past mistakes, and do it better this time. It doesn't have to be you in the situation or in that past mistake, and now you are learning it. You can learn from other person, like from the next person. There's a lot that you could learn there, and do not sleep on value add. Do not, like, there's a lot to learn there. You might maybe see it as a waste of time if you are not paying attention to it. But if you do, like, take your time whenever you get a chance and whenever you get time to look into it, like, I would recommend that you make sure that you attend all those sessions. Attend many sessions, as many as you can. There's a lot to learn. There's a lot that you don't know about. As a person, you cannot know everything. As smart as you can be, but then you cannot know everything. You can not know every angle of life. There are different perspectives of lives, and learning it from different individuals there at the value add community, it could change your life, because you are going to see life at the different eye, not just one eye. Not just one eye. Can you imagine if you're seeing life from different eyes, not just one eye? Can you just imagine? Where would you be with life? So I recommend, and I advise, strongly advise, um, um, everyone, not just a person on their 20s, or like anyone, no matter how old you are, there is a chance to learn. In my language, they would say, "Ufundu zukuke, imfundo kayifundelwa." You can learn anytime, at any age. There is a lot to learn about. And you can learn from me as a younger person, and I can learn from you as an older person. So may we respect each other and treat each other with respect, love, and kindness. And may we live a very healthy life. Thank you.